But if they're just kind of like, I'm just overwhelmed and I don't even know where to begin.
I think honestly, this is where seeing a board certified dermatologist would help you, right? There's no one that knows the science of skin more. And then depending on where you are in your stage of life, if you're perimenopausal or if you're menopausal, if you are dealing with adult onset acne, if you have PCOS, like there can be other things that can be systemically manifesting in your skin. So it's like it's not just superficial, right? The skin
Right.
can sometimes demonstrate what's happening systemically. So going to someone who has that understanding, because maybe the skincare products all can't answer the need. Perhaps it needs to be prescription. Perhaps you have, a form of dandruff that's affecting the flakiness around your nose, and that's a prescription. That's not, your skincare that's causing it. Or perhaps it's because you're in that perimenopausal period and you're starting to see a decrease in that estrogen, or you just started the GLP ones, and those are having an effect on your fat layer, which can then have an effect on your skin. So it's not, this is again, it's medicine. There's a practice to this. And so sometimes getting the guidance of somebody who's an expert can be a good first step, just to kind of, orient yourself around what it is that you're using and if it's even necessary. And is there any science to support its claim? Because some of these things aren't cheap. So you want to make sure if you're going to do the investment that at least it's worthy for your skin. It's appropriate for you.
Right.
It's not like you have to keep going to that individual of that doctor, but at least kind of starting there, just as groundwork to kind of guide you, because most derms will see you like once a year.
Yeah.
But I think that it's not a bad idea to start there. And then that person can also kind of guide you on what's possible. Maybe your redness is really rosacea and you may need a prescription, or you may need a laser. And it's not just that you're reacting to a product. So there's a lot there. And so I would say if you're overwhelmed, don't take on the burden of diagnosing yourself. That's a big burden to take on. Rely on an expert who's done 12 years of training to help guide you and steward you through it.